the team and department board. And I have a board here, which I called Team 17. And here's a practical structure of how we can use that. So first of all, we have a list with some basic information for a team, like how to work in home office, what are like how to do meetings, maybe where to find rooms, where are the logins, and things that most people working in the team might be looking for. So we make it very easy. We make a dedicated list for that. And administrative things like maybe people are on vacation or not available or something else could be in this list. Then current things are like work which is currently taking place. Then maybe you have something like in your team, like one-time projects that are small enough to be held just by one card, or represented just in one card. Obviously that card could also be linked with another board if you need more space or more if you have more detailed information about it. But from a perspective of your team, it would be just a card representing a one-time project. And last but not least, we seen many customers doing this, that they have basically a dedicated list as an inbox for work that comes from other departments that want your team to do something. And mostly those cards are sub-cards of some other tasks in their board, which then whenever you're finished, informs the parent card about that the card was completed. So someone who is following the parent card in the department and sends you the work gets automatically notified that you have completed some work for them. And so this is a very easy way to structure, let's say, a team. And also here we have some views that might be useful. Like for example, where we stand is a view that is grouped by statuses. So here I think it is very handy to work with 2 dimensions, which is the one are the lists, and you can see that the lists do not have those little icons now, because in this view you actually care more about the structure. So you're using KanBo to structure information, not so much about the progress. And for that you have the different view or different way to group the cards, which we're using here. So this is the view which shows you all cards by status. And we have said that don't show any cards that have the status info, which is the information, because they don't represent work, so we don't want to see them here. So here we only see things that are right now from the perspective of progress. So basically work. So much work is not started. This work is progress. This work is completed, and you can also see that on a calendar. And you see that some cards are now represented here as time ranges, because they have a start date and a due date. And this one, for example, doesn't have a start date. I can see it's only a due date, and that's why it's not a range. But what's most interesting about this view is that the cards have colors now, and you can choose that they will be colored either by first label on the card or status. So basically it's or nothing, then they are just white. Here we are coloring them by the first label, so we can easily see which department, I guess it was department, right? The labels were no. So you see basically what is priority and not available, I think. Or no, it was status, I think. Let me see here. It was colored by Oh, by first label, yeah, by first label. So basically, the first label gives the color to the card. So with no label, this is white. And last but not least, there's also one interesting view where we group the card by users. So in that way, you can see how much load each employee has in the team. And obviously, as from the other examples, the list also calculates automatically the progress. So how much work is completed by, let's say here, Norman, one card. So that's why it's 33%. All right. So that would be an idea how to you could structure a team in KanBo.